So right now we're starting up this stream right here, guys. Getting this Crom stream, this art stream going right here. And yeah, trying to rig this camera a little better so you guys can see a little better. Does that look? Yeah, looking pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of pencils for this Crom the Barbarian piece, or Crom, the King Crom piece right here, and yeah, just gonna add a couple more tweaks to the pencils, and then I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna start doing some inks. Probably gonna have a little bit of whiskey, and I'm probably gonna go for about 2 hours tonight, or just maybe just under, give or take. So let's get in there with that. A little bit of, probably gonna mess with this guy a little bit right here on the side. Give it a little flip like this. Flip a Rooney. Like that. And we've been working on this piece. This was that's how it started out as a layout, and this is the one I went with right here. So it's kind of similar. Energy's changed a little bit, but it's still kind of there. We got Crom in his skibbies in his room. All right, so we're gonna take a little eraser to this. Kind of not feeling this one right here. Just gonna kind of mess with this guy's leg a little bit. Yeah, because he's coming down the stairs, and I want to tweak it a little bit. So I'm gonna do that right now. Could have left it, but it was just been kind of bugging me. So I'm gonna try something different with this bottom torso, or the bottom half. You know, this little creature right here. Yeah, this little asshole right here. Just gonna kind of do something. Let's see what we could do. Maybe something like that, and then it's probably gonna. For you guys that that are just showing up, 26 of you, thanks for stopping by. Roman, drawing this guy right here, Crom the Barbarian, when he's facing off against these cave dwellers. They're in his bedroom, and it's not going to be fun. So, kind of redrawing this guy's legs because I wasn't feeling it. How's it going, Miguel Throw Jr.? And then we'll start adding the inks. We've been on this for a while, but I'm gonna try to just see what I could do with this because wasn't really happy with the foot. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. I kind of want to get this guy's whole like legs in there. I don't want him to be hiding by anything because it kind of throw it off a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, man. Just trying to get this drawing going right here. Trying to get like a decent pose for this guy. Once we get the inks in there, we should be gravy. Yeah, I just finished reading what was it? The Atlantean, the King Cole comic today. That was great. Dropped a little review on that. It was really fun. How's it going, Sylvie? Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I don't know. I can't. I don't really know what that is, but thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it. Nevertheless. Okay. All right, so I'm digging that foot right there. Maybe I can kind of get him to, that's the thing I like about Frazetta a lot, man. It's just like those weird body poses, like everyone's in emotion, For those of you guys that are stopping by, doing these draw streams right now to basically, have some fun and show you guys my process of how I do like kind of like pinups and splash pages and stuff like that. With this, This is a character that I'm actually going to hopefully write a story for. I wrote a story for already, and I'm going to be putting it in a Crom book. It's called the Crom Anthology. It's in a book like this. It's you can actually pick them up right now. This is the first version. It's called the Crom Collected. It's a bunch of indie creators that do stories, and they put them in there, so you get different art styles and such. But this is like it's kind of the Crom Bible. Sorry, and Crom is the first barbarian character that was in comic books. And this one right here, you can kind of pick it up at cromthebarbarian.com. It's got the 3 first ever reprinted issues from the 1950s. But then now it's a public domain character, so anybody could do stories of them. So I've did my own right here, and there's actually a continuation one right here in the back, which is a prose story. It's really awesome. It's called Crom and the Warlock of Sharador. So if you guys are into that, you're gonna like that. Let's see here. Drawing a fantasy world. That's cool. You go. How about knights and wizards? Oh, that's awesome. And castles. Oh, really? Yeah. So it looks like we got Pennywise. How you doing, man? Or Clown Bozo. Honk honk. How you doing there, man? But yeah. So I'm going to be hopefully putting a story out into that Crom Collected Volume 2, Crom the Barbarian Anthology 2 next year. But the first one just came out like a week ago. So you guys can go to cromthebarbarian.com and check that out. And again, it's 256 pages. A bunch of different creators doing their take on Crom, little stories. I have a big story that I'm going to make probably 6 different, I'm sorry, probably 3 different chapters in there. So, yep. Yep. Oh, it's all good. Hey, everyone's a critic, you know. So right now I'm drawing, these are some characters that I made up for my Crom story, and I'm basically doing the pencils, and I'm going to start inking this bad boy in a minute, but this leg right here does suck. So I'm trying to fix it. So Clown Bozo was right about that. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Let's see here. Strike One does it forever. How you doing there? Appreciate it. You guys are funny. That's cool. We need clowns, man. We need the laughter in this world. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I just started. I've been on YouTube for a few years now, and I just started drawing like a few months ago. I have to go back and check, but yeah. Let's see here. Okay, there's that. Just trying to get this shape language in here. You suck, so go back to art school. Go back there. Oh, that's funny, man. No, I never went to art school, man. I just did, just been doing it myself. Trying to, at least. Yeah. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think I see something in here now. Dang it. Let me get that. But yeah, you should definitely go to art school if you could, but you don't need to. You can do everything kind of yourself. Let's see here. Let's see here. How's it going? Sorry if I can't pronounce it, Fuego. My message to the world. I don't know. Try to get along. Try to respect each other. Respect. I guess that's the main thing. But that's it. Yeah, just respect. Try to. It's kind of hard though sometimes. How's it going, Crystal Ball, Columbia? Thanks for stopping by. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm getting where I kind of want. So these guys right here, they got this kind of rocky skin in the book. I don't want to spoil too much because I'm going to try to do this the manga way, where I put out like 6 to 9 pages a year inside the Crom Anthology, along with other creators. We're trying to do this thing kind of like that, you know. I ordered the new Crom Anthology. It should be coming. It should be in here within the next week or two. Then I could show you that. But it's awesome, man. It's awesome. You could check it out. Crom the Barbarian YouTube channel, and it's run up by Kurt Bruegel. Man, he does all that stuff. And Crom was created by the creator that created the Flash for DC Comics. So he wanted to do Conan comics, but the owner of Conan the Barbarian at the time told him no. So what he did was he took Conan's god and took the name of Conan's god and made a comic. And Conan's god is Crom. So it was kind of like a troll or an own at that time in the 1950s. So thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just do black and white ink. I would do colors, but it takes forever. I want to learn how to paint. I do not know how to paint. Do you remember the guy Legend from a couple months ago? You know what, man? I don't. I'm horrible with names, especially with like people on YouTube, you know. But yeah, I don't. So, oh, thanks, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But you know, that's the thing about the internet. You can say whatever you want. It's it's pretty cool. Can't paint. Well, he's a clown, so that's part of his shtick, you know. Every artist needs a shtick, and the clowns are artists, you know. They have their own way of performance, you know. So, speaking of clowns, anybody watching Welcome to Derry right now? That show's decent. I can't wait for the final episode. They're going to show Bob Gray, the Pennywise origin, I guess, something like that. That should be pretty interesting. Yeah. Probably gonna get a little bit of whiskey here going in a second. There's that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. I like the second episode the best. I thought that was pretty good. The one where the little girl's mom kind of comes alive and attacks her in her dreams. I thought that was pretty scary. And it's hard, man. The thing about it is it's like an evergreen property. I think after they do the 3 seasons of this, they'll probably reboot the whole show and just do a whole TV show reboot, you know, because it is such a big book from my understanding. Let's see here. Omnis Illustrations. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Derry is not so bad. Better than Alien Earth. Yeah, I got in a few episodes of Alien Earth and I kind of fell off. I do plan on going and checking it out again, like the rest of it. But I just kind of, I thought that Fallout show was pretty decent though. Let's see here. I didn't watch it because it was really gruesome. I didn't even get through the first. Yeah. I would recommend if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have or heard of it, the old TV show, the original It. That one's pretty gruesome, but it's not as gory because it's from the 90s and it's TV. But I will say that it's the scariest though. That's my personal favorite. Alien Earth was a snooze. A snooze bomb. Yeah, it was kind of snoozy. It was a little snoozed out. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Let's see here. I've seen the first and second. Oh, that's cool. There's an old one though that's like a 3-hour movie with Tim Curry in it. The guy from Legend and A Home Alone 2. I love drawing and painting while listening to metal. Yeah, me too. That's my thing. I might even put some metal on tonight too. We'll see how that goes. we will see how that goes. Let's see here. Okay, it's so meditative. Yeah, it is. It helps you kind of get into the tap into the muse a little bit, the metal muse music. No pun intended, but it kind of does, Let's see here. Just kind of looking at this and getting some other ideas. A lot of this doesn't even matter on here because he's got a lot of little rocky extremities and whatnot, black. And let's see here. You said that Hell War was coming out in 2026. Yes. I actually just started. I'm going to be starting the letters on that pretty soon. I just got figure out the new program. And start using Clip Studio. Clip Studio Paint. So I just got a membership for that. And yeah, start doing my letters on there. It's about 100 pages, so it's gonna take me a while to do it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Let's see here. When I'm crafting and drawing, I listen to Stray Kids. Black and death metal works best for me. That's cool. Old school death metal. Yeah, that's cool. I like all like metal and rock. I listen to all that stuff. I think it's good too to do that too because it kind of I like just like to be able to come back to it and basically it I don't know. It's good to have peaks and valleys, I think, and stuff, And I think that when you kind of just overdo it on one genre, Oh, the clown, I thought the clown was funny, to be honest. I like a little shit talking here and there, And if people don't like your art, that's okay, Art's subjective, and everyone has opinions, So let's see, where's the? It just depends on type of stuff people say sometimes. But if he's just talking shit on like that, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see here. He was annoying that the clown left, reported him. Yo, you read my mind because he was hating. Yeah. There's a lot of haters out there, It just is what it is, Probably having a bad day or something like that. There we go. So I saw a post on Twitter today. It was like, no matter what, someone that you, someone that's your friend is talking shit about you right now, or something like that. It had like Tom Hardy's face. I was laughing. Oh, also like popular on Twitter right now is, what's the most badass movie scene you could think of? And I saw that and I was thinking, I like froze. I was like, I like, I straight up like glitched. I couldn't think of the most badass movie scene. There's so many. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. He was hating. USA Mike Chalk. Thanks for stopping by. How you doing? Stray Kids Forever. Are you Korean? I think your art is awesome. Thank you so much. No, I'm not a fan, but I'm in the coop. Okay, ominous left. You got talent. Oh, thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it. I'm learning Korean language. That's cool. Your voice is sound deep like Batman. Thanks. Great 5. Let's see here. Parchishki, laugh out loud. I finally beat my 3x3 record by 4 seconds. Oh, that's cool. All right, here we go. For all you guys that don't know, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I know it's Saturday night. It's busy. I'm just trying to get a drawing in. Probably going to keep going for about another hour and a half. I'm doing Crom the Barbarian right here. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I do comic book live draw streams, reviews. I do reviews on some movies and TV shows, and I also have a how to draw and make comics. It's called Metal Cartoonist Nuggets. playlist. So if you guys have any ideas about becoming a comic book artist or whatnot, I give some nuggets on stuff. Again, I'm grayish and green at the same time, so I take that underground grayish green perspective on things. So if you guys want, you can check that out. And if you're into that, please consider hitting the liking and the subscribing. Let's see here. Which groups do you like? I'm really into the Gothenburg. Are you into K-pop? No, my kid is into the K-pop Demon Hunters. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Thanks for that, guys. Daniel, I appreciate that. Okay. K-pop. All right. Let's see here. I think the most badass movie scene is from Transformers. The movie is when Optimus Prime kicked Megatron off the ship. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Any other groups that I'm into? I don't know if you're talking about the K-pop stuff, but that's not really my thing personally. I like melodic death metal, the mellow death, but I listen to a lot, and I like the kind of the Viking metal. Can you draw Gigamax? Drew and draw, possibly. Let's see here, K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, Cape. That's all the rage right now, right? I'm seeing that I'm seeing that Lord of the Rings extended edition's going to movie theaters. I'm looking forward to that. I kind of want to go watch it. All right. That's that. Okay. Almost done with this, guys. Almost done. I know. Spent a lot of time on this character right here. Oh, you got my first 2 Butch Cleaver books. Thanks. Appreciate that. Any follow-ups after that? Been out of the loop. No, man. I'm actually taking a break from that guy for a while, man. Right now I'm working on Hell War, King Crom, and the Puritanian. Hell War is my Viking bounty hunter Norse book, metal book. And then Crom is going to be the Barbarian that I get to work on for a few years. And then the Puritanian is going to be my my vampire demon hunter type book, or it's a vampire hunter book. It's got the old school, like, I don't know if you guys know what Hammer horror movies are, but heavily inspired by like Captain Kronos, a little bit of Solomon Kane. So yeah, but I do want to go back to Butch Cleaver eventually. I love that world, and Butch Cleaver is my boy. That's like my baby. It's where my first book I started working on. I don't want to wait to. I will do it with AI. Oh, thanks, Cheese Tree. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, and the 13 of you guys hitting like. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird though. Like with manga and anime, it's a whole nother like skill set. With drawing, it's just something you could do forever. You're never gonna. It's a perfect time to start any day, and there's always stuff to learn. With art, with drawing. Timothy Olson, what's up, brother? How you doing? 14, 15? Oh, hell yeah! Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Hope everything's good on your neck of the woods over there. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at this cat right here. I'm gonna look at it in the mirror real quick. See if it looks funky still, or if it's readable. Then I could, yeah, that'll work. I think I'll rock that for now, because I'm gonna start hooking them up with some rocky feet. That's kind of a big thing in this story. Let's see here. Do you have a favorite anime? For me, I like about the same. It would be Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D. Those would be my favorite. Yeah, and then I like others like Ninja Scroll, Akira. Those the old school like 80s, early 90s. Love Warrior versus Monster stories like Underworld, Blade, Van Helsing. Yeah, man, me too. I love that stuff. That's my jam. If Ominous, check out Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter, bro. Berserk's awesome too. Yeah. Please check out Captain Kronos. Is like Solomon Kane, but he's an ex-captain that hunts vampires that go out during the daylight. The movie's from the 70s, dude. It's fucking badass, dude. And he smokes weed the whole time. I think he like used to eat mushrooms, but he's baked out. It's just a crazy movie, I remember like watching it like as a kid, and it just kind of sticking with me. And I knew about him before I knew about Solomon Kane, because Solomon Kane was the OG. You know, that's where Vampire Hunter D came from. Solomon Kane. It's a Puritanian a demon hunter, right? Robert E. Howard made him up, a Texan. That was in his, you know, young kid. You know, in his 30s. He wasn't a kid, but he died when he was 30. But Solomon Kane came first, you know, then Vampire Hunter D, Captain Kronos, then Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing with the big hat, you know. Fist of the North Star was the first one I ever seen. I got to check out Attack on Titan. There's just literally like waterfalls and waterfalls of endless like manga that I would need to, you know, check out, and animes to watch. Just never ends. It's never ending. Okay. Yeah, and then Warner Brothers just bought, you know, now it's Snyder Bros. Snyder Bros. But I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Hopefully they make good stuff. You know, now they get to control everything and make whatever they want. It's kind of sucks in some ways. I think it's kind of like a monopoly. You know, got to have some variety. Competition is good, but everyone watches YouTube. Most people watch YouTube though. That's for damn sure. YouTube's the top dog. Let's see here. Camera's out of focus, bro. Let me see if I can fix it. I've How to Train Your Dragon. That's awesome. I'm drawing a king zombie. Do you play D&D? No, I don't. First one I saw was Ghost in the Shell. Then Fist of the North Star. Okay. First three. Oh, okay. And a Street Fighter. Oh, okay. Yeah, the camera's kind of whack. Sorry, guys. All right. So we have that. Make some of that. Now start working on. So I'll keep that right now, and then I could start adding other stuff in as I go. Just kind of leave it like that. Probably start with the face first on this one of Crom. When I got into death metal, I was mostly into Melodeath. Arch Enemy era was my intro. Then I'm on Amara, Third Tranquility. I prefer the 90s old school DM bands more now. Oh, thanks. Joshua Gerardo. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, I like the 90s. That's my favorite kind of era of in the early 2000s. I saw where you're in a band. No, not right now. Used to be. I was in a couple bands back in the day. Let's see here. But sometimes, I mean, me and my buddy Dave we do some recordings, but we're not a practicing band. But I hope on someday get back into it. That'd be nice. I'd like to be able to play a show like at least every few months in a band. That'd be really cool. You know, something like playing live. It's really cool. Yeah, to Sam. Oh, thanks about the artwork. Sam Hain kick recently. Oh, okay. What's his name? Forgot his name right now. Glenn Danzig. And I'm watching Stranger Things right now. That new season's pretty crazy. I'm gonna do these eyes real quick. Okay, In Flames, yeah. Face, Smash, Hammer, yeah. In Flames is my favorite band of all time. I know they have different sounds. Danzig, what are you drawing? I'm drawing King Crom, the Barbarian. There's nothing like promoting your books at an event. Oh, I know, no drama or bullshit. Oh yeah, 100%. That's in the cards eventually. Right now I can only connect with people here on YouTube. But someday that'll be nice. Well, let's see here. I'm Christian, and you shouldn't do that satanic with the hand. Okay. Once the camera focused, I was actually able to see your work. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, man. Horns of the devil. Okay. So now we're going to start working on that. There's that. Okay. I love these pins right here. All right. Let's see, Baby Shark. Soundtrack or reroute? Oh, okay. I gotta go reroute, bro. I know Soundtrack's got the heaviest song they've ever written on there, which is Fiend Friend. But yeah, I like reroute to your main more. I like Trigger. That's probably one of my favorite songs. Hey, what up, dude? How's it going, Montoya? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Long time. Hope all is well with you over there in your neck of the woods. Yeah. Crom. All right. So I got that right there, and then I'm going to switch over to video quality is not good, bro. Blur, blur, blur. Sorry, bro. Um, it's just the camera is just it's just doing it today. Impossible. Um, all good. Just doing some eking. Oh, you're doing some eking, huh? That's good, man. Nice. So right now, I'm just gonna switch over to a different pen. Next made out of wood. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah. I need to get another pen right now. Let me try this one out. Maybe this one might work. So I'm trying this one right here. This might work for what I want. Autofocus problem, I think. Yeah, probably. All right, I'm gonna start working on the hair a little bit right here. Okay, I'll probably leave that like that. Leave a line right there, and now I'll grab one of these right here. Tack pack. All right, let's try this out. Where's the donation button? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I have a white light right here, so it's pretty bright in here. It's just the phone's camera, I think. Um, but yeah, no, I don't have the donation one, man. But thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Okay. All right, so we got that. Let's try this one out right here. Go real light, and I'm probably gonna come back in and mess with this beard later. Add your PayPal QR code for donations. Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll do that next time. That would be fun. Let's see. I need let's try. Starting to have attack of the pens right now. I got so many pens. You got to keep them rotated. There we go. It's really good work. Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, I got a little bit of that. Yeah, it looks too fresh. I need something a little more salt and peppery. Let's try this one out. One more time. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's zooming in and out. Let me try to let me just try this. Huh. I wonder why it's doing it that much. It's weird. Let's try that. Sorry, guys. I think I'm just not good at drawing battle axes. Oh, you just got to keep practicing it. I'm from California, man. I'm from LA. People are good at different things, right? Absolutely, 100%. Am I a professional drawer? Um, I would say no, because I think for you to be a pro, it just kind of it depends. Like I guess I am, but it's not my main source of income. I think if you provide, I don't know. That's kind of a tough question. If you live off it, then I would say you're a pro kind of in some ways. But then it's like I don't know. It's kind of subjective. I think in some ways. There we go. Do you ever draw flabby characters? Yeah, yeah. I draw flabby characters. They're fun. I think it's fun to do everything. The Ultimate Kahuna, Ancient Chinese Conan. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Um, yeah, I think it's fun to draw them all. You know, you want to have a little variety in there. You know, so all right. Start working on this crown right here. Is it a king? Yes, this is King Crom. This is going to be in the. He's probably going to be a page from the book that I'm going to be working on next year. I'm going to be adding, contributing to a Crom anthology. It's an anthology of the character Crom, the Barbarian, and it's a bunch of different indie creators. They're going to be contributing different chapters, different pages. So I'm going to probably do like they're going to try to come out with a new anthology every year. So I have a story, and it's going to be probably like 6 to 9 pages a year, kind of like manga in a way. So you would pick up the 250 page book, and you'd have all these short stories and whatnot in there. And mine, King Crom story, would be in there. If you need a chubby warrior, just use me as a reference. You going to make an art book? Oh, art book? Nah. Maybe one day, that might be kind of cool. But I don't think so. Yeah. The other day I designed this Crom crown live. So right here you got like his some serpent teeth on here, some giant spider teeth of the giant spider he killed, because there was only 3 Crom comics back in the day. So this is going to be kind of furry right here and hairy, not that kind of furry. All right, there's that. Good night, guys. I'm out. Have a good one, man. Yeah, right. The crown. Yeah, I want him to just take pieces from the different monsters that he slayed and kind of worked it into his crown. Maybe have like a metalsmith go in there and put it in there. Wait till you see his. I might have his throne room or the rest of the bedroom where you could see some stuff. Once I get to that part, and then I'm going to be drawing some of the Crom story pages live throughout the years. Hopefully, that's the goal, so you guys can see how the sausage is made. Let's see here. All right, I got this right here. I'll switch back over to this pen right here since we're dealing with some really thin stuff. Let's see, what time is it for you, Bat? For me, right now it's I think it's like 8, maybe 9 o'clock, something like that. Yeah. There we go. I love this pen right here. Andrew White, how's it going, man? Thanks, man. 1 in the morning. Wow. Thanks for all the 18 likes, man. You guys are awesome. And if you guys like the content, please consider hitting the liking and the subscribing. And yeah, got a lot of different stuff we're drawing over here. Trying to build a little network of creators. They're making their comic books and their books. And I want to start doing having a show too where guests come on again. Probably going to do a early morning show for that, hopefully in 2026. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Andrew. You're awesome. Right, there's that. And I'll probably come over and add some streaks because I really want his hair to be white. So we're gonna mess with that in a little bit. Let's see here. Invite Brian on like you used to. Yeah, I'll start doing that too. Yeah, Brian's a little hard to get hold of lately. Yeah, but once I start doing it'll be a scheduled show. It'll be a scheduled probably a morning show, like comics and coffee and stuff like that, type shit. And then I'll probably do I'll keep doing these live draw streams at night. That's when I do most of my work. So right-handed won't hold against you. Hollywood Stream Sniper. Hey, how you doing? Let's see here. All right. This elbow right here. Just lurking. Oh, thanks, man. You're lurking on the Merc. Hell yeah. Perfect place to be lurking. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I hope you're having a awesome December. I know I am. I knew a guy that made pictures with pencil and he draw the pictures like a scanner left, right, up to the. Oh, that's cool. I'm a troll. You're doing good. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, we need trolls in this world, man. Definitely. Zane Hernandez. Hey, thanks for stopping by. What's up? Okay. This is the fun part, the inking. Right. So you just started out inking or lining? Yeah. Let's see here. My bad. Let me go back and read some of this. You guys are moving pretty quick here and there, but all with its limits. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just started doing the inking right now. Excuse me. It was something to see. He would move his hand fast. It was mesmerizing. Yeah, there's some real talented people out there that are just born talent, but then there's it's a skill too. I agree. You can some people are always going to be better than other people, right? But it's also a skill to where anybody can get really good at drawing or art. If they practice and they put their mind to it. That's my thought on it. What's the number one tip to get good at drawing? That's not consistency. I would say that just study the things that you like about what you want to draw, you know. So if there's a certain artist you like, study what he or she does, you know what I mean? And try to incorporate that. Because that's ultimately what you want to draw, right? So study that. And then the consistency. It's a consistency, but it's also like, you know, it's more than that too, I guess. Yeah. Bro, I've never knew how people do this. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. I don't really know what I'm doing either. I've been doing it a while, so I'm kind of gray at it, and I'm older, but I'm also green, man. I'm still learning. So that's what this channel's one of the things we're doing here, to kind of learn from each other, you know. Let's see here, Tim Olson. What? Bro, okay. It must take so long. What? Yeah, I'm really slow, man. Really slow. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Tim. Yeah, I'm still learning. Learn how to do this. There's different styles too that you could draw, you know. Like I'm trying to switch I have different, trying to do different styles for different books right now, but eventually I'm just going to kind of figure out what works the best for me and just kind of stick with that. Yeah, I want to get faster too, you know. Want to make a bunch of books. I'm glad my art teacher was so wise and forthcoming. She was a yoga instructor that would help me out at the school I was in. That was long ago in '99. Super Rat 4, yo, new, but I'm also an artist and I'm in love with the style. Oh, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you subscribe. Thanks for the 21 likes. You guys are awesome. It's lit, toy lit. Draw us a can of Spam. You know what? I wish I could, man. I drew up in a can of Spam last week, though. I made some musubi. It's like my wife did. It was delicious. But yeah, if you guys, that's what we're here for, you know, to help each other out with art. You know, I need to learn. I'm sure other people have questions that maybe I can help them with. I might not be that good at it, but I can give you some pointers and you could take those ideas and run with them, you know? I always use the analogy or like the example of like there's a truck stuck under a bridge. No one knows how to move it. Everyone in the town's trying to figure it out, but the little kid comes up and he says, "Let the air out of the tires." I'm like, oh, okay. You know, you never know where good information is going to come from. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Trying to catch up with you guys. Yo, Matt. Hey, what's up, Bancroft? Thanks for stopping by, Mike. I appreciate you. I love that Nordic warrior you drew. Is badass, man. Go subscribe to Michael Bancroft, Tim Olson. Let's see here, Andrew. Let's see, you graduated. Tim, tell me more. Just subbed. Oh, thank you. Looking forward to seeing your more of your art. Oh yeah, man. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll do my best, and if not, I'll try to figure it out. Kid got the fresh perspective. How you doing, Baltimore Whisper? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, exactly. The kid had the perspective, the fresh eye, right? Exactly. Exactamundo. And I think people's style is always going to change. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Like you're doing something one way, and then some other cat comes in, and starts rendering something different or inking something different. You're just like, wow, dude, I want to start doing that. You know what I mean? I'm going to incorporate that into my art. And there's nothing wrong with that. Got to draw his little warrior son next. That's going to be badass. It kind of reminds me of Kratos and Atreus, man. I'm looking forward to that new God of War show. They're in the process of casting Kratos right now. I don't know who they're going to pick, though. About to crack open some whiskey here, guys. in a minute, guys. My wife just got me a bottle of Tin Cup about an hour ago. So let's see. Lieutenant Dan, Florida, 67. Thanks for stopping by. Baltimore Whisperer. Let's see. The adults are too locked into ways of thinking. Yes, but I will. Oh, sorry. I will say that people do change. People change, but then they also keep certain things the same. But yeah, people do change sometimes. Let's see here. Tim Screamshot activated. I'm 36 and it's a struggle. Yeah, it is. See Eddie Boom. What's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yo, this looks sick. Oh, thanks, man. I'm just trying. I'm drawing the Barbarian. Crom the Barbarian, guys, just so you know, is the first ever Barbarian in comic books. Okay. Conan the Barbarian was the first comic book, or was the first Barbarian, as far as I know. But yeah, Crom was the first one that was actually printed in a comic, and it was 3 issues. So he's public domain now, so anybody can use him. So that's what we're doing over at cromthebarbarian.com. I need a good whiskey. Anyone else like room temperature Jameson? Yeah, it just depends. I guess it depends on the weather. Like if it's cold, it's nice to get a little warm, toasty. Snap. Just got an idea. Sometimes you're drawing and you see something that might work. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's a hard balance to being open to new ideas and keeping things. Yeah. Isn't he also in Mortal Kombat 1 or the X? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to think of what character you're talking about from Mortal Kombat 1, brother. Yeah. Give this guy some hairy armpits. Yeah. People don't really like doing that, but it is what it is, bro. You're gonna have some hairy armpits, bro. Yep. All right. No. And then I'm gonna give him a little definition right here, and then I kind of want it to be a little stretchy, kind of like Ray Fiennes in that new movie, The Return, the Odyssey movie. That's not the Nolan movie that's out right now. I want to check that out. And then his britches, I'm probably going to save those for later. He's got a sword in canon called Skullcracker. Yeah. So I did my design of it. My Skullcracker is a cutlass. It's got a big skull head right here on there. Let's do that. I'm going to switch pins real quick. Let's see here. All right, have a good one, man. Let's see here. We're going to move over to where's that other pin that I had? Let's be right over here. There we go. I'll move over to this. Okay. So this is a pin I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm always trying out new pins, switching back and forth. But those Tombos, man, they're really hard to beat. I'm not going to lie. Love of the Tombos. And the ink just stays nice and dark, too, after you erase. Let's see here. What else started? Let's see here. What else? Who else started that cool guy from PBS with the draw and draw? Anyone? I don't know. He was my hero, honestly. Are you talking about Bob Ross, dude? The OG? Bob Ross? Sorry if this thing's getting out of focus, guys. Okay. Oh, Aaron Calamari, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Thanks. Aaron's got some awesome books out that he did. What was the name of your book? I think it was I did a review of it, man. It was so long ago. I think it was like More Lethal or something like that. You did a couple books, man. Awesome comic book creator, Aaron Calamari, man. If you want to shout out some of your books, man, I'd appreciate it because they were awesome, dude. I haven't seen you in a spell, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. I know it's yeah, Friday or Saturday night. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, he's in the new Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that's the Arnold Schwarzenegger version, 100%. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we covered that on this channel like a while back. I've never got to play it. I always wanted to though. Conan's my favorite character. Yeah. But the thing about Crom is Crom. I don't know if you heard earlier, but Crom. Let's see here. Crom was created by Gardner Fox, and he wanted to make a Conan comic book. And the owner of Conan had died, and a new guy took over ownership. And he asked him, and he told him no. So he said, okay, well, I'm going to make a Barbarian comic book, and I'm going to give him the name of Conan's god, which is Crom. So, and that's him right there, Gardner Fox. So, and this is Robert E. Howard. That's the guy that made Conan the Barbarian. He made him when he was 30. So, this is all in the this Crom collected book. You guys can get at cromthebarbarian.com. Let's see here, Ed Booms. No, he ain't. The dude's name is Conan. No, he ain't. The dude's name is Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, yep. Conan the Barbarian is in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, and it's got Arnold Schwarzenegger's likeness. Let's see. I did Cybershock, More Lethal, Murder Weapon. I also helped Sam a bit with Hellzone. That's right. Still got to read that, man. The book looks awesome. Yeah, is he preparing for the Olympics? Yeah, man, he's getting ready for that. I can't wait to share the story. Hopefully, the idea is to get the book, get the story out there, and hopefully it's good. But he's older, man. He's like probably like 50 years old or something like that. He's an older cat in here. So, let's see. All right, got that right there. Okay, Ronnie Coleman. That name sounds familiar. You guys ever seen The Great Outdoors? I just watched that last night. It was funny. With the bear that gets shot. It's crazy in the ass. Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. That was an old one. It was an old one. Let's see here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm Aaron. I'm trying to, man. Yeah, trying to work on it. Yeah, hope you're making some more books too, man. Got to keep making these books, 100%. Let's see, some random guy. I am the random guy. You just hit the rare chance that I watch you live. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, got that right there. Go back to the sword. Just be a little drier right here. And we're drawing King Crom, the Barbarian, right here. He's getting invaded by these guys. His palace. They're in his bedroom, where you're most vulnerable, where you're safe. Yeah, so it's even more scary. It's kind of like Psycho, where you're taking a shower and then the maniac comes in there. And the lady, So it makes it a little scarier. Let's see here. I read a book. Was always too afraid to go any further. Yeah, you just got to keep pushing. There's a pretty famous writer. His name's Mike Barron. He says, you just got to keep writing, and all the first stuff you write is just a bunch of crap that needs to get, spit out, and then after that you get better and better. And it just, it kind of happens like with life. You learn more things, And I would say too, like personally, I think to be a good writer, you got to get out there and you got to really live life as much as you can, if possible, if you're allowed to. You don't have to, but I mean, you could live in your own town like Robert E. Howard did, but he went out there, he did stuff. He went to the bars. He listened to the sailors. He listened to the maniacs that would come in and that were working for the oil fields. The cowboys were still in there. He was in a town that was on the brink of civilization and, the technology at the time. but he would also listen to sailors and crazy stories of times at the sea. And then he was a boxer. Him and his buddies would go to the ice house and they would straight up box in the back and drink beer. Let's see here. So he would write really good boxing stories, you know. Sorry, gotta catch you later, Montoya. I always wanted to make. Let's see, Aaron. I always wanted to make comic books, but I never really knew how to get into it. I had a few failed tries. Then when CG started and everyone started making comics, I was like, oh damn, I can do this. Yeah, exactly. That's what's up. So you know you can make your own stuff, and that's the way it's gonna be now. You know we're the ones making books. I don't know how long the mainstream industry is gonna last, but this is how you can still do it. You know, got to carry the torch. It's lit. Now we just got to keep carrying it. Let's see, Avo Pandering, what's up? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. We're drawing King Crom, the Barbarian, right here. I'm switching up some pins. I'm trying out different pins, you know, in these harsh times. I'm going to the Dollar Tree and seeing what they got. So we tried this pin. I like this pin. I got another pin 2 days ago. We'll try it out and see if it's worthy or if it's ass. Let's see what we got. I'll show you guys right now. You guys probably already had them, but we got to do this, man, because sometimes you might find a diamond in the rough. Here we go. It came in a 2-pack, so this was like $1 or something. Go ahead and open it up, see what's in there. Right, let's get in there type shit. Okay, save that for later. If it doesn't work, I'll just give it to my kid. She'll have fun. So it's kind of like a micron. Looks like a number. A lot of times they don't have numbers on here. It's just felt tip pin, but yeah, it's kind of like a number 2, I would say. It's fine point. Let's try it out. I'll try out this side right here. Here we go. Okay, looks like the ink isn't that dark right off the bat, but let me double check. It feels good when you're working with it though. I ain't gonna lie. Let's try get a big sweep of the leg. It's all right. It's all right. I like those Tombos, man. Those Tombos just cannot be beaten. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Tombos are where it's at, man. But this thing's kind of cool. We'll see what happens though. Like tomorrow when I race with it, we're gonna see what's up. You know how much ink is gonna get lifted off of it. Let's see here, Andrew. Just afraid of the criticism is all. That's a hump I can't that's a hump I can't get. It's unfortunate. I got a few pins from Japan and they made me rethink what a pin is. Yeah, I got a bunch of Japanese pins too. I'm gonna start using those. I love that you were doing landscape like 300. Oh yeah, you heard about that? We need new innovations like that, and these are very cool because you can try new stuff. Yeah, and I've been doing it for like a few years now, so I'm ready for a break a little bit. So but I'm definitely gonna be moving into bigger books, dude, because they're just fun, man. Just the big books. Yeah, I don't have wish I had like a little page right now of it, but I've been working on some art edits for it because I'm getting ready to start scanning it in and lettering it. I have to basically start scanning all my work. I gotta hook my my new Android up to my printer so I can start scanning everything in. But yeah, man, it's fun though. I do like working in the landscape, but I miss the vertical, like regular standard form comics. But I want to get it bigger. Bigger's better, you know. Like the Atlantean right here, you know. big old Atlantean, or the Crom books. These are big books, big boys. Um, trying to find the pin so I can let you know. Yeah, for sure, man. I know most people like this is the top, pin on the market right now. It's that Tombow. Sorry for the Fudenosuke. Sorry for the. Starting to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to see it, but it's just a hard tip. It comes with the hard tip and the soft tip. I think I'm gonna go get that. Let's see, it's been about an hour, so I'm probably gonna crack open a little bit of whiskey. I'm gonna go get a little bit of ice and be back in about a minute. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it. Be right back. All right. So you guys are still there. Okay. I'm trying to find the pin. Okay, if you think about it, Crom was dissed towards the creator of Conan. Not really. It was just an own towards the owner of Conan, not the creator. The owner, his name was Fritz. He took over. Howard wasn't there. He was dead already at that point. So, if you think about it. Okay, so we got this right here. This is Tin Cup. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. I think it's pretty good. Comes with this this metal top. The premise of my new book. Yeah, the owner. Yeah, it was definitely a diss. It was a diss and a troll. That's pretty fucking awesome. The premise of my new book, Hell War. Yeah, for sure, man. I could show you actually the cover too, because I'm working on that. I'm probably gonna finish that tomorrow, to be honest with you. I was trying to do the whole thing on stream, but I got so much work going on. But yeah. So this is Hell War right here. This is the book I'm working on right now, and it's that's him. It's a Norse bounty hunter. He works for Hel Nora. She's a goddess of Helheim, of Hell. She's also known as Hell as well, but this is my take. And he's basically on his last mission. He's been working for her for like thousands of years. It takes place in the 90s, and he's a he's a guitar player in his own band. It's kind of like Van Halen, self-titled, but he's not the singer. He's just a guitar player, and the band's called Hell War. He's also a mechanic, and he's a bounty hunter too, man. And he has to go on this last mission for her. Once this mission is complete, he gets to get his brother out of Helheim, and that's his brother Wreckbolt. If he doesn't either slay with metal, play with metal, or forge with metal, he will turn into the Hellbinger. It's this beast that's just it's bad news. So that's kind of the premise. I got inspiration from that movie Falling Down, the Robert Duvall character. It's like that cop's last day on the force and everything could go wrong, and that's kind of what happens. A little bit, not too much, but that's the premise. So he's trying to get his brother out of prison so they can hang out, and some shit goes wrong, and he ends up having to go on another mission. Without spoiling too much. Yeah, Falling Down's in my top 10 favorite movies. And this is like that's Garm. That's the Hellhound. He's a fucking asshole. He's always like kind of talking shit. He hates him because they've been just he's in a prison, but he's like probably like a mile away. You can hear him, his big ass like talking shit to him, you know, through this jail cell. And yeah, this is the Bifrost Bridge right here. In my book, it kind of looks like a glass meat hall, like with beams coming. He blows on this horn, and then it kind of it appears. That would have been kind of fun to have in color to do the rainbow bridge. You know, the different beams would represent a different kind of translucent color, like glass. That's what I was going for, but I'm doing it all in black and white. And then these are little tchotchke, you know, just little things that have to do with the story that I put down there. And then this is one of these black metal elves that he has to one of them. And this is Old Main. This is his motorcycle horse. It's actually a horse, but yeah, he's got like I think he's got how many exhaust pipes? Let's see. He's got 5, 10. Say 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, he's got like 20, 21. He's got tons of exhaust pipes, man. There his legs kind of bent back, but he's gold. He's got a guitar axe and a guitar sword. And that's kind of some of the stuff about it. You know, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you know, that's what I'm working on right now. I still got like pencils. I got to ink this up. Then I'm going to scan it. The logo will be right here. I want to hand draw the logo in because it's fucking, you know, it's real dirty, and that's the way the book. That's kind of how I set it up. And there's this dragon in there called Nidhogg, and his wings are made of human souls. So and represent, you know, for me to represent that, I drew skulls for the souls. So there's a little bit of a nod to him in there, but I don't want to spoil too much of the book. So, but yeah, that's the book I'm working on right now. I'm also working on this too. This is done. The art, I'm just doing little quick edits, and I'm starting to letter like probably mid next week, hopefully. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. Those things. I'm also working on the Puritanian. Let me see if I can show you some of that. I don't want to. I don't got too much of it, but I can show a little bit of that. Probably here. Because me and my buddy Brian are working on that, so I can't really show too much. Wish I could, though. Been sitting on this for a while, but this is one of the counts right there. There's one of the vampires right there. Yeah. So this is going to be 1800s kind of Hammer style. You know, like House of Dracula, Horror of Dracula, those type of Hammer movies, you know. Inspired kind of like that. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried this tin cup, it's pretty good. It's a town. Yeah, see, tin cup. It's actually made with some Rocky Mountain water. I actually kind of dug it. But yeah, it's got this little cork in there. Just have to bust it open real quick. Kind of like a nightcap for me, pretty much. Yeah, it's got that little cork in there. Gotta be careful, the thing will break off. A couple ice cubes. Cheers, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Give it a couple tugs. There we go. Couple glugs. But yeah, you know, that's pretty cool though, right? That little tin cup right there, dude. A little shot. Look at that. Look at that in the back. It's awesome. Okay. It probably does. Does the Rocky Mountain give it flavor? Probably. Yeah. Real quick, I'll read the little tin cup. Bourbon is straight bourbon aged in new charcoal American oak barrels cut with Rocky Mountain water. Tin Cup is named for the Colorado mining town of Tin Cup and the metal cups from which the miners drank their whiskey as they sat around the campfire sharing stories after a day's work. Whether sipped from the tin cup or glass, Tin Cup bourbon is a celebration of camaraderie and the great outdoors. A toast to adventure, both past and present. Yeah, and I actually liked it. I seen him I thought it was pretty big, but I just like, I usually don't like doing that. All right, so yeah, Tin Cup is cool. Hey, how's it going? Cool. Do you know Bubbles VR? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I do not. All right. Let's try. So I'll try using that new pen right here. And then do this. All right. Let's see. Iron Mantis VR. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. Damn, 31 likes. You guys are awesome. You're too nice. You really are. Pencils are really forgiving, man. It's amazing how forgiving they are. Once you start adding those inks, man. There's some artists out there though that do kind of keep pencils in with their their inks. I think it looks pretty cool, personally. Let's see, Alejandro. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday night. I know I am. Had a great day today. Started off kind of rocky, but then it got better and better. Yeah. All right, got that foot right there. I want this scene to be like real primal, dude. You know, not like the show Primal, but just real brutal, you know. Enzo Smith, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Cool 3D. Here's he's a really big YouTuber. And I'm him. I'm using different accounts right now on different devices. I'm filming, seeing if someone recognizes me. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I don't know if it's Sunday where you're at, but it's Sunday. It probably is. Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And if you guys, you know, have any pointers about comics or anything like that, let me know. Trying to build our little community over here, making our funny books, you know, our funny stories. Not really funny, but I think you know what I mean. Comics, keeping it metal. Got to keep it fucking metal, man. All right. There's that. Got a little bit of that right there. Okay. All right, go back to the sword. The cutlass. It's like a pirate sword, kind of. A little bit. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I'm going to pull out my secret weapon right here for my secret ruler. I put this in my tack pack. Always take your drawing pack with you guys. I got videos on that too on my little nuggets. This right here, this little see-through ruler. Just, man. Then they have another one that's like that big. Then obviously, you know, they got the big one. Like that. You get this at like Hobby Lobby or whatnot. This is a big dog. I use this one too, but this one's cool. Like 90% of the time, just really fast. So in this situation, I can just use this guy right here. Let me move this around a little bit. It's gonna rip. Okay, there we go. Something like that. There we go. Okay. Line her up, and you can just see everything, you know. See what's going on. What's really going on. Give it another one of those. There we go. See Andrew White. Laugh out loud. I found the pin, and it's a Owen from China, 0.35 millimeter GBT. Okay, if you can find it, it flows really good. I love pins, man. They're just, it's easier, it's less messy, but I am going to get in there, man. I used to use these, the nibs. I'm going to start doing this, though. Once I start getting in my flow. Got this pretty cool pin right here. You could break a window with it. The wife got it for me. It's pretty badass. Dink. You know, I don't even use it, though, because I like it. That's one of those like ballpoint, like table, you know, you're at the kitchen table drawing, you know, for Instagram. But I don't know. Some people can just do amazing things with those ballpoint, like big pins, the big pin art. Man, forget about it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch. I need a different type of slow for this, I think. I'm gonna go back to that other Dollar Tree pin. Let's see here. Is this 600 strike? I don't know. Seth, what's the 600 strike? I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got this. He's coming up from here. So we're going to do that motion. Okay. But I don't want to fuck it up, so I'm going to hit it like this. Hopefully I don't. It's like when you're about to hit that punching bag to get the points. That's what I'm doing right here. Yeah. You only get one chance, you know, like Eminem. You only get one shot. Just gonna have that one right there. And then we can do some more. Just kind of going out. I'm gonna follow that right there. Okay. And come back later and add some more stuff to it. Gotta get it nice and sappy. Yeah. Okay, you know Leonardo da Vinci only used silver pens with a wash applied to the paper that oxidizes the silver on contact to the paper. That's why his drawings were also orange in color. No mistakes. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. Those Renaissance guys were oh man, that's the thing about art, man. Like it never ends, bro. Like just got to keep doing it, you know. Like I want to learn how to paint. The wife also brought home some canvases today. I'm like, she's like, you want to paint, right? I'm like, man, gotta learn. Painting's like kind of the ultimate, I think, you know. Once you get it, you know, and if you could draw, then your paintings could be, you know. I mean, for the type of stuff that I want to paint, you know, I really want to keep working on my drawing skills. Let's see here. Atmos number 1. Thanks for stopping by. Those guys were also cutting open dead bodies to get the anatomy down to a T. Yeah, right. That's yeah. Pretty brutal. Yeah. Okay, so we got that right there. All right, so we'll leave that like that for that. And then I'll start moving on to, I'll add a little more to this too. They were in a league of their own in the art department. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, it's just like a never-ending thing, man. Like you're just got to keep pushing. Oh, I got to draw the hand right here. There we go. All right. Those knuckles in there. Let's see. Cool. Hey, plate launch, 1985. Thanks for stopping by. Close to my age. You're what? Yeah, I'm 83. You have to see the marble sculpture they did with the sculptures in Vale. Perfection, if I ever seen it. It's funny you were talking about marble, because I have to make marble columns back here. It's interesting to try to do, I guess. Yeah. I'm probably going to draw like a, see, maybe like a strap around his hand right here, maybe, for that shield. Like a little tinge in there like that. And then a little bit of one of these like that. For the muscles. Let's see here. You have to have seen the marble sculpture they did with the sculptures. Okay, sorry, man. Sir Trigger Oscar, thanks for stopping by, man. You should put a volcano exploding in the background with some fire around it. Yeah, that would be pretty metal. Love your art. Thanks for stopping by. Camianson. Yeah, Cammy Manson. Sorry. All right. Probably gonna jump over to this dude right here. Keep going for about another half an hour or so. Probably switch over to that new pen I just bought. It's a little thinner. Good for like faces and whatnot. Sorry. Got any plans of making a comic book animation? Hey, how you doing, Sam? 73. No, not yet. That would be cool though. Fun for. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it is pretty bloody bonkers. I love animation though. It's own, its own medium. It's great. But I don't do the AI, so yeah, it's tempting though. It's ever tempting. The AI is ever watchful. Thank you, man. Deluxe Pandora. Let's see, you look like Flex from Stray Kids. I don't know what Stray Kids is. Is that a band or something, or like a boy band or something, or a group, or is it a movie, or yeah? Okay, there's that. All right, like NSYNC or something. All right, there's that. All right. That Bonk the Clown guy never came back. That guy was funny. The Bozo the Clown guy. In the beginning of the stream. Getting a kick out of that guy. All right. See, Sammer 273. If you ever play with action figures, check out Boss Fight Studios Fantasy and Mythology figure set to get inspiration. 1/8 scale. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, figures are like like an never-ending like portal of just collection. It just never ends. These guys are pretty tough, kind of scary. You wouldn't want to run into them in the middle of the night, that's for sure. All right. It's a little toilet. Get this guy's arm right here. All right. What's Troll Dude's name? He is super undefeatable. This guy? There's a bunch of them. I don't want to spoil it. Let's see, Soko. Okay, I'm talking. Oh, okay. Oh, taking it somewhere, huh? Guys are funny. Hey, what's up, Phil? Thanks for stopping by, brother. You guys go subscribe to Zaid Comics, man. He's putting out some killer books. He's got an awesome new supernatural western on his site right now called The Man with No Strengths. Thoughts on the new Stranger Things so far? I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. You know, I don't know where it's. I still have to finish the last episode of the current season, but so far so good. You know, I think the Vecna character is cool. Kind of looks like my character a little bit, but it's fucking around. But yeah, it's kind of like, you know, they're doing a little bit of the, you know, the whole, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street thing, Freddy Krueger. Seems like they're tapping into a little bit of They're doing a little bit of the Kane from Poltergeist 2 for the new imaginary friend type thing that they're doing. That's what it reminds me of, with the mixture of Fred Krueger. Let's see here. You dig Guar? Guar's okay. Yeah. You're not my supervisor. Damn, bro, nice technique. I like your style. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and thanks for all the 39 likes. Wow, you guys are awesome. Pumpkin VR, how you doing there? Sam 273. Oh yeah, maybe even a little tall man from Phantasm. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. That's cool, you know. So I'm digging that. I like how they threw the Conan, the Atlantean sword in there in season 4. That was a dope homage, just laying there. Yeah. I guess they're gonna make a spin-off show with the Wheeler girl, allegedly. We'll see how that goes, you know. But who knows now, with them taking over fucking Warner Brothers, they could just make another Freddy Krueger TV show, you know. Who knows what they're gonna do? They own Evil Dead now, Warner or Netflix. They own everybody. They own your soul. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Let's see here. Oh yeah, maybe even a tall man Phantasm. Yeah, I don't know if you guys Phantasm. If you're still watching, man, that director did a really cool movie called Bubba Hotep. I highly recommend that. And he also did, I think, the second best Barbarian movie of all time. Since barbarians are like my thing, and that's the Beastmaster. Don Coscarelli. He did the Beastmaster, and I believe that was his original concept, just like the Phantasm was, you know, or Phantasm. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. It's a pretty awesome movie. Those Phantasm movies. Baked out, man. Let's see here. Sorry for typing or catch up with you guys. Stay away from my soul. Hey, brother, on the next drawing, can you draw the Egyptian god Anubis holding up his hand, the pyramid and the Milky Way? That would be pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't drawn anything Egyptian before. Do you like Guyver? I never got into the Guyver, man. I know of it, and then I remember the movie. I've learned of it from Mark Hamill, the movie. I'm sure you hate the movie, but yeah, it's got some cool stuff in it, you know. I'm just gonna like it, you know. I'm gonna like it, you know. But I've never checked it out before. Seems pretty cool though. Interesting for sure. Need a new tat. Sir Trigger Scar. I might get tats in like 20 years. I figure, if I get tats, I'm going to get them when I'm like 60. That way it's nice and fresh, you know, on my leathery skin. Do you know who's a vampire, bro, that doesn't age? Oh my God, that Ralph Macchio, man, from Karate Kid. He's like 60, dude, looks like he's 30. Thought Tom Cruise looked young. See, Sam 273, have you ever studied drawing in Japan, or do you want to? Random questions. No, but I would. That would be pretty dope. I would actually move to Japan. I think that place is awesome. They treat their I don't know, their comic booking very seriously over there. Or their manga, same shit. Same shit, but not the same shit, if you catch my drift. Yeah. Hopefully this pen dries with good ink. Hopefully it's not all light. So I gotta get in here with these spikes. let's see here. KJJ, Merry Christmas, Merry early Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. See, Ralph looks like he drank Ricky Lake's soul juice to stay young forever. Right? Like, what happened with that? It's wild, man. I look older than him, like straight up. I took a picture of myself yesterday. I couldn't believe what I saw. Felt like I aged like 5 years in just probably about a year, maybe. It was wild. Damn, this pin's pretty decent, but I don't know about what it's going to look like when it's dry. Pretty good for like 50 cents, you know. Thanks. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. I went to a tree lighting yesterday. It was beautiful. We had snow down there and everything. It was awesome. See, yeah, I don't like my driver license pick anymore. Blame it on the solar flare. Nah, man, my driver's license picked. I just took a new one, man. I kept mailing mine in from when I was like 22, and I'm 42 now. So I look totally I look like 100 years older, like legit. Doesn't look like the same person. And when I was taking the picture, the guy's like, okay. And I'm like, is it all right? So I take it now, you know, and back when I took the picture when I was 20 something, I had like slick back hair, I was thin, you know. Now I'm like heavier, bigger. Not super fat, but you know. But I had like now I got like gray and white hair, white beard and stuff. Long hair. And he zooms in on my face, bro. He zooms in on my face. Then I get the pic and I'm like, it's all good. And he's like, yeah, great picture, man. He told me great picture. And then I look at it, and I'm like, oh my God, like he zoomed in. It's literally the worst driver's license pic you'll ever see. He zoomed in, like you can't even see the bottom of my chin. My neck's not even in the fucking picture. And I'm just like, man, I gotta live with this thing for like. But I kind of like it because now I can look at it and be like, you know what, time to lose some weight and hit the weights. Let's see here. Let's see, Jam BMC. You ever heard of the series Berserk? Yeah, Berserk's awesome. That was like the first manga I ever got. My buddy bought for me. I still have it. Let's see here. Just one of them, one of the little ones. Sugar Scar. That's why I don't take pictures of myself anymore. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's all good though, you know. So it happens, you know. Sometimes we put on a little weight, we let ourselves go a little bit, and you know, it's time to hit the gym and stuff. You know, it happens. Happens to everybody. So does age, though, man. Okay. Might start moving on to this dude right here. Okay. Autumn Spikes. That's sick. Oh, thank you. We're drawing Crom the Barbarian right now. This is my King Crom version. It's going to be a story I'm working on. This might be promo art, or it might be an actual. It's probably going to be a splash page in the book, hopefully. Because I'd rather just use it in the story, you know. So. Is it based on something? Yeah, Crom the Barbarian is a public domain character. He was created back in the 1950s, and they only made 3 comic books. So you can make a Crom the Barbarian story, you know. So I took what I know about the character, I read the books and tried to school myself on him, and then I, you know, came up with a story about an older version of him, you know, and tried to pay my respects to the little bit of stuff that I could find about it, and yeah, that's basically what I did, and it kind of wrote itself, to be honest. So now I'm just taking that story and that draft I made and gonna turn it into a comic. I'm gonna put out a couple pages a year with the other folks, other comic book creators at cromthebarbarian.com, and we're going to release those through anthologies. So the first anthology is out right now, guys. I urge you to go pick it up. It's at cromthebarbarian.com, and it's a bunch of different stories. It's a 250-page book. It's a thick one. Different indie creators, so that's what it is. Wow, imagine this drawing as a stained glass art. It would be epic. Oh, I love stained glass art, man. It's just really medieval and gothic, you know. Really into that stuff. Always liked stained glass. Let's see here. Gavin Ruffner. Deutsch? German? Sorry, man. Not yet. I do want to go to Germany, though. That's the first place I'm going to go if I leave the U.S. to travel. Autumn Spires. Do you know Penguzio, too? He made up his own comic based on Russian slap That's awesome. Called God's Fist, I believe, and it's published by Marvel himself. Dang, that's cool. No, I've never heard of it. I think that's awesome, though. Those slap competitions are pretty awesome to watch, though. I've seen this like Samoan dude, man. He like smack some guy and then pointed out at some dude in the audience like, "You next." It was pretty wild. I was laughing. Okay, for starting, hey, you know what I like? I love Vance Definer Vitus. It's my favorite beer, bro. Yeah. Okay. If this drawing was on a jacket, I'd wear it. You should make it into clothing merch. Hey, that'd be cool. I could do that actually. Magdalene, how you doing there? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That looks like Blanca from Street Fighter. Yeah, you know what? I noticed that too. A little bit it does. Except it's like a race. It's a tribe of people. And the hair goes all the way down around the back like this. It goes down their spine, around their ass, and comes up around the front too. So they don't wear clothes. They're just it's like their mane, you know. But they're not going to be green like Blanca. And then their skin has this like rocks formations that come out, you know. It's pretty brutal. Yeah. And they have these like crazy daggers. They live in the mountains. I don't want to spoil too much. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, Vitus, man. Love that beer. That's my favorite. Vine Stefaner. It's good shit. Oldest brewery in the world. Like ogres. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, my friend. Like ogres. I want to go see the Lord of the Rings. It's coming out in theaters again. They're putting out the special edition next month, actually. The extended edition of 25-year anniversary of Fellowship of the Ring. I think that's the best movie out of all 6 of them, too. I mean, they're all good, but that's my favorite. This reminds me of the Mandalore cave scene in the Book of Boba Fett. The humanoid creatures attack. You know what? I have to see that. I have to go back and check that out. I have seen that show before too, because and their inspiration was Conan. Conan was a big inspiration for that show, believe it or not. Yeah, supposed to be like space Conan, you know. Let's see here. I also read the European France comic. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Asterix and Obelix, the Vikings. Yeah, I remember that. It's child friendly, but I love the adventure based style in it. It's small. It's about a small village that fights against Romania. Yeah, I've seen that actually. I was hanging out with this dude from What's this dude from? This dude was from Hungary. He was Hungarian. Cool dude at work. And he was talking about that. Yeah. And I got another buddy too that was drawing it the other day. Those guys are pretty popular. Those cartoons now. Yeah. But yeah, I'll tell you, man, something always looks like something else, though. Can never be too original nowadays. I think two of the most original looking characters I've seen was probably the Max, and in recent years, like in the past, 30 years, probably the Max and Spawn. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah. It's a puzzling question. Let's see here. We also have a small comic book market here in the Netherlands once a year, and I almost finished my collection of the comic. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. C. Thomas. Just scrolling and came here, and all I have to say is your drawing is amazing. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. It's going to be a comic book one day. It's going to be in a Crom the Barbarian omnibus. The first omnibus just came out, man. It's over at cromthebarbarian.com. If you guys sign up too, you'll get a deep discount on the next book. Everyone that signs up joins the Cromunity. And if there's any other comic book creators out there, you could probably join in and maybe make a story. So glad I came across your channel. It's better than the other shit on here. Thanks, man. How long have you been drawing? Oh, I've been drawing since I was 4. Like 30, 30, 38 late years. Long time. Still learning how to draw. Right now. Let's see here. See, can I? Yeah, you could draw, man. Anybody could draw. Let's see. Nasir 83, dope. Thank you, man. No, this isn't from the top of my head. It kind of is. Let me show you. Wonderful. I have a friend who's an artist in different mixed medias. I started from, where's it at? On this show, I like to start from a layout, and then from that point, we'll start moving into this drawing. So I'll do like I'll do a lot of live streams with one piece, man, just because I'm slow as all get out. First, we start with this layout, the thumbnail, and I'll usually draw like 20 of these, but this one I came up with pretty quick. It just kind of came to me, and that was the one that I landed on. Then we moved into pencils on here, and then now we're doing the inks. So that's how I do it. But yeah, this came out of my head for sure, man. Let's see here. I'm not very good at drawing, but I do have a plot for a great comic book story. yeah, just now's the time. That's what's the cool thing about the internet and YouTube, and you can really connect with people now. That's what I'm trying to do with this audience. And you could do it all by yourself, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's always good to have people help you. Sometimes some books I'm doing by myself, some books I'm working with people. It's got to get variety. I want to do everything all by yourself all the time. Comics are they're hard work. Definitely should get an editor too if you can. And that's the story editor, someone that you trust that has check their resume, see what they've worked on, make sure that they've edited comic books, that type of editor. It's not the same as just a regular writer or a script writer. Read their comics that they've edited. That's their resume basically. Let's see here. Do. Thank you again, Nasser. I appreciate that. Hey, how you doing there, Keith Wolbeck? Sorry. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys too, man, for hitting the liking and subscribing. You guys are awesome. Honestly, just do what you love to do with passion. And if you put it out a comic, just put it out there exactly. And then the next one will get better. They'll keep getting better and better. Or you can bring things to AI. There's so much things you could do. Yeah, I don't use AI, but to each their own. Let's see here. Okay. All right. One second. Okay, there we go. See you later. Okay. Get that guy out of here. All right. I made my own YouTube icon. It's a drawing that I made from a video game character. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That is badass. See, what I meant is I can transfer your original images to AI, maybe create a game. Oh yeah, man. There's so much you could do with AI now. That's pretty cool. Well, AI writes some better stuff than some writers now, but yeah, I don't do AI. I'm not to be mean or anything, but I'm anti AI. But that's okay. I'm not hating, but I just think people should really get in there and put their human experiences into stuff, and you know all their struggles and everything that goes into their work. And I think when you're doing a piece that's part of the hunt, is messing things up and the spontaneity of it and connecting. And then the people that look at your art, let's just say like a painting or something, they might connect to it somehow, like have a similar experience. And I think you lose a little bit of that with AI. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. What do you think that AI? Okay. Okay. Would you take away most of the creativity? My friend, his son creates video games and make bank. Yeah, I bet. He can draw his ass off at the end of the day. Just do what you love. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I agree, man. Do what you love. Let's see here. Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, maybe like from like The Revenant or something. Yeah. Yeah, the AI thing's a big topic. I did a video on it a while back. It's up on the channel. I feel like human art's more punk now. Compared to AI art, because it's very corpo. But I think AI could be cool for some things. Like maybe curing cancer. making me a sandwich, you know, that type of thing. And it's cool because then the human art's going to be, I don't know, people are going to be looking for it a little more, I think, because of the AI stuff that's out there. Let's see here. There we go. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, have a good one, man. Miss playing the Zelda games, man, back in the day. Can't wait to see it. I hope the movie's good. I wonder who's playing Ganon in there. They haven't shown Ganondorf yet. Wonder how he's gonna look. You know. Hope they follow the like Ocarina of Time, man. That and Majora's Mask. Those games were awesome. Those were my jams. My jammy jams. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm probably gonna head out right now too. Thanks for everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Big day ahead of me. Start getting ready for stuff. And maybe try to do another stream tomorrow night, hopefully. And start inking this bad boy up. Again, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the new people subscribing and hitting the like. That's awesome. And always remember that the artist isn't starving, then the artist isn't hungry. And roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys next time. Stay metal.